These people are amongst the greatest quiz players in Britain. Together, they make up the Eggheads, arguably the most formidable quiz team in the country. The question is, can they be beaten? Welcome to Eggheads, the show where a team of 5 quiz challengers pit their wits against possibly the greatest quiz team in Britain. They are the Eggheads. And taking on our quiz champions today are Olympic Legacy. Now, this team all met in February 2011 whilst interviewing potential volunteer games makers for the London 2012 Games. How interesting. Their personal Olympic legacy is to remain the best of friends forever and to beat the Eggheads, of course. Let's meet them.
Hi, I'm Madeline. I'm 62 and I'm a career transition consultant.
Hello, I'm Bernadette. I'm 59 and I'm a retired trade union personnel manager.
Hello, I'm Judy. I'm 62 years old and I'm a retired English teacher.
Hello, I'm Judith. I'm 68 and I'm a retired economics teacher.
Hello, I'm Anne. I'm 66 and I'm a retired teacher.
So, Madeline and team, welcome.
Thank you.
Good to see you. So you interviewed the people who became the games makers, is that right, in the Olympic Games?
That's right, yes. Everybody had to go through a selection procedure, and the final element of that was coming to an interview. So the biggest selection centre was in London, which is where we were all based, and we used to meet up every Tuesday afternoon and meet some very interesting people from all over the world. And
how did you choose the winners of these jobs?
That was out of our hands, I'm glad to say. We just had to do the interviewing. OK, so you asked them questions about what kind of thing they were interested in, all that? We had a whole series of questions that were the same.
For tinnitus, because that's ringing in the ear. In my book, it's ringing in the ear. Let's hope your questionnaires are the same.
Yeah, you got it. Tinnitus it is. Dave, a barophile is an organism that thrives under which conditions? Is it high altitude, high pressure, or high temperature?
Barophile. Don't think it's altitude. I don't think it's temperature. Going off barometer, I would go high pressure.
High pressure is the right answer. Well done. Back to you, Anne. Turbo Champ was a program written by Alan Turing intended to enable a computer to play which game? Monopoly, chess, or backgammon?
Well, as they all say, I haven't got a clue. Turbo Champ, I can't see anything there that's very charged, so I'm going to do a Judith and go down the right. Backgammon.
I'm afraid it's taking you in the wrong direction. The answer is chess.
All right.
Chess is the answer. Good old Mr. Turing, eh? OK, Dave, what colour does uranium glass glow under an ultraviolet light? Red, white, or green?
I don't really know. I'll go red, but because I just associate uranium with red, but I don't really know the answer.
You got it wrong, Dave.
Yep.
It's green.
OK.
So you're still equal, Anne. This is good.
Yep.
This
Better,
is good.
isn't it?
Get this one right and put some pressure on tremendous knowledge. In the 2010 BBC documentary, How Science Changed Our World, who presented his top 10 scientific breakthroughs of the past 50 years? Heinz Wolff, Brian Cox, or Robert Winston?
I've got 2. And I'm not doing a Judith, I'm going to do a Brian Cox.
Judith, should she have done?
I don't know. I have a dreadful feeling this time she should have done it.
Oh, the thing about the Judith method, as we call it, is that it has to be applied constantly.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Because then it sometimes works. Robert Winston is the right answer here.
I nearly did that. Thank you.
I know. I would have guessed the same as you, though.
Would
Definitely.
you?
Oh, yes, I would.
Thank you. That's very...
Definitely. Dave, for the round, Alpheratz is the traditional name for the brightest star in which constellation? Is it Cassiopeia, Andromeda, or Perseus?
I'm not sure on this at all. Should have got me constellation sorted out. I'm going to avoid Perseus and Andromeda and go for Cassiopeia.
And you've got this wrong as well.
Yep.
Cassiopeia is wrong, it's Andromeda.
OK.
So 1 out of 3 for you both. We go to sudden death and...
For goodness sake.
I don't know if you were expecting this. OK.
No, I wasn't.
So...
Hello.
Here we go then. It's sudden death and it gets a bit harder because I don't give you alternative answers.
Yeah.
Which chemical element at number 96 in the periodic table is named after a married couple?
I played hangman at the back of chemistry lessons, and you're asking me for a chemical element, number 96, after a married couple. Adamus Eve.
Adamus Eve, brilliant. Come on, somebody on your side has got this.
Curie.
Yeah, the Curie is the surname of the married couple,
yeah.
Marie and Pierre.
I don't know.
And the elements, eggs?
Curium.
Curium. Curium. Dave, your question for the round. Which decimal number is written as 111 in binary?
Should know this straight away. I'll go what's on my mind anyway. 111.
Yeah.
I'll go 7.
On the basis of what?
Well, it's one was, the way I look at it is one binary system's based on 0 and 1. So 1 would be at the end, the second one would be for 2, and then the other one would be for 4.
Yeah, and that's completely right. Well done. It's 7, so you've taken the round on science. Sorry, Anne, you've been knocked out.
Okay.
Eggheads.
Thank you.
Dave will be in the final and you will not. Please, both of you, rejoin your teams. So, as it stands, Olympic Legacy have lost a brain from the final round. The Eggheads have not lost any so far. The next subject is politics.
Oh, that's me.
Okay. Madeline on politics against which Egghead?
Okay, well, yeah, go for it.
Can I play Chris, please?
Chris?
Yeah.
Madeline from Olympic Legacy versus Chris from the Eggheads. Do please go to the question room now. OK, would you like to go first or second on politics, Madeline?
I'd like to go first, please, Jeremy.
Here we go, Madeline. Good luck to you. Ehud Barak served as the Prime Minister of which country from 1999 to 2001? Israel, India, or Italy?
Yes, just say the surname again, please, for me.
Barak is B-A-R-A-K.
Israel.
Israel is the right answer. Well done. Chris, which of these terms refers to the cultivated adulation of a political leader? Is it the order of charisma, cult of personality, or doctrine of identity?
Well, it's something we don't have much of on Eggheads. It's the cult of personality.
Ooh. Interesting.
Yes.
What does that answer hint at? Cult of personality is quite right. Madeline, Nick Clegg represented which constituency at the European Parliament from 1999 to 2004? East Midlands, Hampshire West, or Northumbria?
Now, if you'd asked me which constituency he represents in Parliament now, I'd have been fine. This is a bit more difficult. I actually don't know the answer for this, but I'm going to go for Hampshire West.
Yeah, it's a tricky one, this.
Yeah.
I think Hampshire West one could rule out on the basis that it sounds more like a Westminster constituency, and the well, maybe not.
No.
You know, they usually do whole counties for Europe, don't they?
Yes, yes, regions.
Oh, regions.
Regions. So Hampshire West would be a bit small, would it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about Northumbria? Could you go for that, or is that?
I think there's
defunct?
northeast. There's northeast.
It's
Yeah.
not,
That's a
again,
bit
too small. So you have to look for the biggest land area to get this answer, and it's East Midlands. Chris, in 2013, which politician's campaign to improve the fitness of his country's children was aided by the actor Steven Seagal? Is it Jacob Zuma, Enda Kenny, or Vladimir Putin?
That's a thought. Not likely to be Vladimir Putin. They probably have much the same problems with obesity and what have you as we do in Ireland, so that'll make it Enda Kenny.
Vladimir Putin is the answer, Chris.
No, really?
Yeah, obviously brought him over. I think Putin may be the hard man.
Because Putin has got a bit of a thing about martial arts, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And, didn't
Seagal and martial arts
judo.
Yeah.
person?
Yeah, he was originally.
Was he?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Chuck Norris?
Yeah.
That sort of thing, yeah.
So, Vladimir Putin means the wrong answer from you, Chris. Back to you, Madeline.
Yeah.
Michel Debré and Maurice Couve de Merville both served as Prime Minister of France under which president? Was it Georges Pompidou, René Coty, or Charles de Gaulle?
I'm trying to remember exactly when Curve de Morville was Prime Minister. It's either Pompidou or de Gaulle. I'm going to go for de Gaulle, which was my first instinct.
Excellent, you got it right. Well done, de Gaulle it is. So Chris, under a bit of pressure now, you have to get this one right, Chris. Stenbock House is the seat of the government of which country? Poland, Estonia or Finland?
Well, it's not Finland, because I've been to Helsinki and seen the Finnish Parliament building. Stenbock doesn't sound Polish either, so it'll be Estonia.
Yes, you're right, it is Estonia. So you're both equal after 3 questions and we go to sudden death again. Madeline,
Yeah.
don't give you alternatives now. The Palazzo Montecitorio, which houses the Italian Chamber of Deputies, is in which city?
Well, I think I'm going to go for the obvious answer and hope it's right, and I'm not being totally deluded here and say Rome.
Rome is right, well done. Your question, Chris. Which company employed Bob Diamond when he was named the highest paid chief executive of any FTSE 100 company in 2011?
Diamond. Halliburton?
Oh, what an interesting answer. Halliburton?
Yeah, the US oil.
No. It's so interesting when some, take nothing away from your brilliant knowledge, but sometimes a gap appears, and it's always fascinating to see where the gap is. It's Barclays. Chris, you are out. You're not in the final round. Well done, Madeline. You are in the final where you'll be able to play for your team. Both of you, please come back here. So, as it stands, Olympic Legacy have pulled one back. Well done, Madeline. They've lost a brain, but the Eggheads have also lost a brain. Now, the next subject for you is sport. Is that bad?
Yes.
I love big sport.
I know.
We
weren't doing the sport.
What one of us is going to do it?
That's going to be tricky because it couldn't
Because
be
you
either
can
of
do it.
us. It's going to be one of you two guys. I'm very sorry.
It's a coin.
Well, I don't know.
I'll go.
You want to go?
Yeah.
Well, Judy's going to take it on.
Judy, against which Eggheads? Can't be Dave or Chris.
Tennis. Okay.
Judith, please.
Okay.
Predictable, but...
Judy from Olympic Legacy, Judith from the Eggheads, please go to the question room. Judy, you've got a bit of sporting history, I know.
Yes, I do.
Go on, tell us about that. Don't be modest.
Well,
Not allowed to be.
A long, long time ago, I played lacrosse for Great Britain. But that was many years ago. I play some tennis now, and I played some tennis in my youth.
And you were a county player?
I was.
Did you play tennis at any level, Judith?
Well, not at a level. I played tennis at school, and I was tennis captain 2 years running.
Ooh. Oh, well, great. So we've got two
I
tennis
wasn't very
players.
good, though.
You could take each other on courts.
I think she would beat me, definitely.
All right, but you're up against each other here, and the subject is sport. And Judy, you can tell us if you want to go first or second.
I'll go first, thank you.
Here we go. What is the surname of the champion golfer known by the nickname Double D? Donald, Daly, or Duval?
I have no idea. But I'm thinking he must be an American. So I might go to Donald.
Duval is the right answer, Judy, not Donald. Okay, Judith, your question. Which Japanese city hosted the 1998 Winter Olympic Games? Was it Hiroshima, Nagano, or Tokyo?
Well, I don't think it's Tokyo, because I think it might be Nagano.
Nagano is correct. So you're ahead. Back to you, Judy. When was the tradition of tennis players bowing or curtsying to the royal family on entering or leaving centre court at Wimbledon discontinued? The only exceptions being for the Queen or Prince Charles. Was that 2003, 1983, or 1963?
2003.
You're right. 2003 is correct. Okay, Judith. In 2009, Roberto Martinez became manager of Wigan Athletic, having previously managed which club? Swansea City, Reading, or Notts County?
Roberto Martinez. I'm going to say Swansea City.
Dave will know this.
Yes,
She
she's right. Absolutely right. Swansea City.
Swansea City is the right answer. Well done.
That was good luck.
It was, I didn't even mention that it was football. I assume you know the question was about football.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so she has 2 and you have 1, Judy, which means you must get this one. The first Australian Formula 1 Grand Prix was held in 1985 in which city? Brisbane, Sydney or Adelaide?
I don't know again, but I'll go for Brisbane.
Any on the team know? Challenges?
I'd have guessed Adelaide.
Adelaide.
Why so?
Ringing a vague bell.
Anne
It's a
said
guess.
Anne said it.
Just a complete guess. Well, they're guessing the right answer here, Judy. It's Adelaide.
Oh.
So I'm sorry you've
Okay.
been knocked out by Judith, but that will give Judith a big confidence boost on sport, which is sorely needed, believe me, in this studio day after day. Judith, you're in the final round. Well done. Judy, you've been knocked out. Please, both of you, return to your teams. So as it stands, Olympic Legacy have lost 2 brains from the final round. The Eggheads have still just lost the 1. And the next subject is music.
Sure.
So that's going to have to be Judith.
Yes, I'm taking it.
The other Judith, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
That's our subject. Okay, who shall I have?
And Kevin.
Okay, Kevin.
All right.
But
So,
Kevin knows everything, so I don't know why I'm bothering
That's
with
fine.
it.
well,
Don't
we've
worry
had
about
he
it.
has his moment.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Judith
He doesn't have one.
versus Kevin on music. Please go to the question room. All right. So, would you like to go first or second, Judith?
Oh, I think I'll go first, Jeremy. Thank you.
I May Not Always Love You are the opening words of which Beach Boys song? God Only Knows, California Girls, or Sloop John B?
I think it might be God Only Knows. So I'll go for God Only Knows.
You're so right. Well done. Kevin, who released the album Girl Who Got Away in March 2013? Joss Stone, Annie Lennox, or Dido?
Yeah, did this one pass me by? Maybe it's slightly further back, but I seem to remember Dido making a little bit of a comeback because she'd been away for a while. It could. I'm not sure on this at all. It could be. I'll go with Dido, but not much confidence. I just seem to remember something about her making a comeback when she hadn't done an album for some years.
Dido is correct. Well done. Back to you, Judith. Tradition, Miracle of Miracles, and Anatevka are songs from which musical? Oklahoma, Fiddler on the Roof, or Chicago?
Well, I think the last one sort of gave it away, and I think it's Fiddler on the Roof.
It is Fiddler on the Roof. Well done. Kevin, which of these men won an Oscar for his music for the film Yentl? Elmer Bernstein, Michel Legrand, or Lalo Schifrin?
Now that I don't know. Who would have done the music for that? I can't really see it being Michel Legrand. No, I'll have to go for Elmer Bernstein, but I have no idea.
Elmer Bernstein is wrong.
No. There you go.
Michel Legrand.
It was Michel Legrand, okay. Well,
It was indeed. So you can knock Kevin out here, Judith, if you get this one right. Having sat here a number of times, I would suggest that you do that because if you let him back in, he can be a monster. Here's your question. Which British opera singer performed at the wedding of Prince Andrew in 1986? Susan Bullock, Felicity Lotz, or Gwyneth Jones?
Oh, I've really no idea. And I'm absolutely certain that Judy's sitting there knowing this. I'm just going to guess Gwyneth Jones.
Judy?
Well, I was going to go for Gwyneth Jones too.
Okay. Kevin, do you know?
Wrong.
I think I might have gone for that myself.
Felicity Lotz is the answer. Felicity Lotz is the answer. So Kevin has a way back in here. Kevin, which ballet scored by Aaron Copland features a famous hoedown section? Is it Appalachian Spring, Billy the Kid, or Rodeo?
All Copeland ballets, of course. and I can't remember which one it comes from. I mean, obviously a hoedown being a communal dance, small American communities, it could actually fit any of them. Let's say they're having a gathering because it's the spring has come, so it's Appalachian Spring.
I think Daphne will know this.
I thought it was rodeo, but it was only a guess.
We don't often see Kevin only getting 1 out of 3. That's what's happened. It's not Appalachian Spring. Daphne's right. Rodeo.
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 Yeah, could have been any.
Is the answer. So, hey, Judith, well done. You swung your lasso and you pulled Kevin off his horse. How about that? And you're in the final round. If you both come back to us, we will play that final round. So this is what we have been playing towards. It is time for the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So that's Judy and Anne from Olympic Legacy and Kevin and Chris from the Eggheads. Would you please leave the studio? So Madeline, Bernadette and Judith, you are playing to win Olympic Legacy £3,000. Judith, Dave and Daphne, you're playing for something that money can't buy, the Eggheads' reputation. As usual, I will ask each team 3 questions in turn. This time the questions are all general knowledge and you are allowed to confer, okay? So the question is, can your 3 brains overwhelm the Eggheads 3 over here in a truly Olympic way?
Likely.
Would you like to go first or second?
We'll go first, please, Jeremy.
Okay, Bernadette and team, good luck to you. Here we go, final round. Which of these words has been used as an informal term for an Australian or New Zealand soldier? Damper, duster, or digger?
I don't know, but I would lean towards digger, which is
I would think digger. I can't.
Yes.
It's just an Australian term I've heard, but I don't know.
Go with that. All right. We're not certain, but we're leaning towards digger, which is our answer.
Digger is the right answer. Well done. That's an important one to get right. Okay, Eggheads. The first 4 children of which television celebrity are named Poppy Honey, Daisy Boo, Petal Blossom Rainbow, and Buddy Bear Morris? Is that Jamie Oliver, Jonathan Ross, or Nigella Lawson?
I believe it's Jamie Oliver. Are you certain?
Buddy.
It's Jamie Oliver and Daisy Boo.
That is Jamie Oliver.
Jamie Oliver is correct. Back to you, ladies from the Olympic Legacy. In correspondence to what does the Latin word ultimo, sometimes abbreviated to ult, refer? Next month, current month, previous month?
Previous month.
Yeah.
It's previous month.
We laugh. We have a Latin speaker.
Well, our thoughts. It's previous month.
Previous month is correct. Okay, Eggheads. The action of which play by Eugene O'Neill takes place over a few hours in August 1912? Is it Anna Christie, Long Day's Journey into Night, or Morning Becomes Electra?
It's Long Day's Journey into Night.
Okay, that's
Trust me?
Yeah, I trust you.
Yeah.
It's Long Day's Journey into Night.
Long Day's Journey into Night is the right answer. Well done, you Eggheads. Okay, Olympic Legacy. This can often be the important question, the third question. Keep your brains focused here. See if you can take them apart. I'm sure you can. What type of food is dumpsy dearie? Fruit jam, vegetable soup, or bread pudding?
Can you spell that for us, Jeremy?
2 words, dumpsy dearie, almost as you'd imagine. D-U-M-P-S-I-E, and then D-E-A-R-I-E.
I have no idea, but it sounds like a kind of comfort food.
Oh, I see. So you're going for soup?
Like a soup, do you think?
No, I'm...
Well, I don't know. Bread pudding.
Pudding.
I'm thinking of bread pudding.
I have absolutely no idea.
Is that what you're thinking? Bread pudding? Sort of
Dumpsy dairy.
Sounds like a silly
Yes.
sort
Yeah,
of thing.
some with custard.
Yeah, maybe it's just a comfort food. I don't know. Just a guess.
Yeah.
Well, as you can probably tell, we don't know. But I'm thinking dumpsy dairy sounds something like a kind of comfort food, so I think we're going for bread pudding.
My granny would have known this. She made quite a lot of it. Fruit jam.
Oh.
Fruit jam
we didn't
is
know it.
Dumpsy Deary.
Never heard of that.
No. So, Eggheads, if you get this one right, you have ended the contest. Which American architect is credited with designing the Sainsbury wing of the National Gallery in London? Is it Robert Venturi,
Yes.
Gordon Bunshaft, or Richard Meyer?
Yes, I'm afraid we know this. Robert Venturi.
You're certain, are you?
Yes.
You look, when I was asking the question, I could see your eyes light up, Daphne, which is always extremely frightening. Robert Venturi is the right answer, so we say congratulations, Eggheads, you have won. Dumpsy Deary. It's made, in case you ever want to make it.
Thank you.
Windfall apples and plums. I suppose that's the Dumpsy bit. Thank you for playing.
Thank you.
Hope
Thank
you enjoyed it.
No, we've enjoyed it very much.
We have
The
enjoyed it.
Eggheads are good, even when they're down to 3, and you did brilliantly to reduce them that far. Commiserations, though, to Olympic legacy, so the Eggheads have done what comes naturally to them, beginning to build up a winning streak, reigning supreme over Quizland once more. I'm afraid it means you won't be going home with the £3,000, so the money rolls over to our next show. Eggheads, congratulations. Who will ever beat you? Join us next time to see if a new team of challengers have the brains to defeat the Eggheads. £4,000 says they don't. Till then, goodbye.